Hey, and welcome back to Rocco Wrecked, where I take recipes and I tweak them a little bit and I see if I rock them or if I wreck them. And I am still messing around with this Italian Easter bread. So I tried a new recipe and I can post the recipe if you want, so let me know. I did do it in the bread machine because I like using the bread machine instead of messing around with it myself. This recipe took 5 cups of flour, so I did have to run the dough part of the bread machine 3 times to fully incorporate all the ingredients. So I combined a couple little recipes that I found, and this one is Italian, except that I put the dried fruit still in it, and I soaked the dried fruit and the rind from a whole orange in the juice of the whole orange. So I added that in also. This recipe took regular milk instead of dry milk powder, and it did take quite a bit of butter as well. So I'm hoping that the dough is very flavorful. So this is one that I just pulled out of the oven. So I only put a couple eggs in this time because there's more eggs in this other one that I haven't put out yet. But I was going to make, so you're supposed to put an icing on it as well. So that's just, you know, some powdered sugar and some milk and a little bit of vanilla. And just keep stirring that until you get it to the consistency that you like. I like it to be able to pour rather well. But you still want it to stay on the bread and you don't want it all to slide off of it. So we'll see if I can do this rather quickly for you all here. So Easter's on its way, and you should let me know what you are planning on preparing. This was not a hard recipe. I'm gonna show you the one I have here that's still rising a little bit. Well, I kind of like this consistency. Maybe just a couple drops more. So I'm hoping that this one cools enough that I can try it and we can check out one of the eggs, but I literally just pulled it out of the oven, so it is hot. All right, so let's try a little bit of this icing on there. You can hear it, I don't know if you can hear it sizzling on the stone. Let's imagine showing up to Easter dinner or brunch with something like that. So we'll let that sit and cool off a little bit more. So here's the one that I'm getting ready to stick in the oven. So if you look really closely, I know it's hard to see, but there is the dried fruit in there. I cut it up and there's lots of orange rind in there as well. So both of these are one recipe or one batch of dough. So I split it, and you can see that you can make easily 2 rings out of this, or you could use a longer pan and make a more breaded or knotted, twisted one of your own. But I just made a simple ring. So I just broke the dough into 2 more pieces, and then I rolled them out into long ropes, and then I just braided them. And when you put them on your pan, you just split the rings open and set the eggs in there. Now the eggs are raw and they will cook in the oven. So this one is ready to go into the oven, and we will try this other one. So it goes in the oven for around 340 for about 22 minutes. That's how long this one took. Give or take, you know, your own oven. So I'm gonna put this one in. And let's cut this. I might have waited a little bit longer to let it cool before I put the icing on there, but you can always put more on there as well when it cools. So let's cut a piece of this. All right, it is cooked all the way through. Oh, it is really hot. I'm gonna have to wait to try it, but it looks really good and I can't wait. So let me know what you're having for Easter, and happy Easter if I don't have a video before then. And I hope you tell your friends all about Rocco Rect, and I'll see you next time on Rocco Rect. Bye.